Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meadsy69 and we are back with the Road to BatChat Tier 5. We are up until the Tier 5. It is the AMX ELC BIS. Unlike the Tier 2, Tier 3 and Tier 4, this tank is where it starts to get very fast and no armor at all. Compared to the other Tier 5 light tanks, the DPM on this AMX isn't great. 1282 it's not too great. The penetration is okay at 120. Alpha is pretty good at 160, but the rate of fire is 8 and the reload is 7.49. 75 caliber gun. Shell velocity is pretty good. Aim time is not so good at 2.18. Dispersion is 0.36. Gun depression is only 5 degrees. Compared to all the others, it's not that great, this low tier. The speed, however, is 65 kilometers per hour, which is very nice indeed. But the only problem with this tank and the speed is the turret doesn't turn fully. It's around about 35 degrees each way, I believe. Oh, could be wrong. And there you see the armor, 25 on your hull, 20 on your turret. It's got no armor whatsoever. However, looking at the last 90 days, win rate is pretty good in this tank, 57%. 1,300 people playing it. And you can see there that the Hall of Fame, 3,500 people doing nice damage in the tank. It's not a bad tank. I'm not saying it's a bad tank. But I think it gets a little bit better from the Tier 6 because that is where your auto loaders start. And you've got a fully rotational turret. But this one, it doesn't rotate fully. And that is where... that's what lets me down, I think. Maybe if it was fully rotated, it would be too good. I'm not sure, but you do struggle in times because you go so fast, but you can't really use that speed, especially against some a bit quicker heavies, because you can't really circle them because you can't get your cannon. So you can circle the tanks fine, but you can't shoot them unless you stop and your turret turns. Pretty much. This battle is very, very quick. It is a Tier 6 battle, and we've got no problem penning the T1 Heavy or the VK, and this battle is only 2 minutes and 10 seconds long, so we rush the T1 Heavy. Things like that, it is not bad. If you face your tanks rushing in, it's not too bad, but you can't circle the tanks, and you can actually be circled, even though it's very quick. You can actually be circled by and maybe the Tier 6 AMX, because you just can't get your gun on them. And this Jagdpanzer IV, very nice of him not to want to know me whatsoever. However, we do take our attention to the VK, as he was looking at me and he was a one-shot, so we do clear him up for our second kill. And now we can start focusing on the Jagdpanzer IV again. He is a one-shot. We do need to switch to APCR for the front of him, but we do clear him up for our third kill, leaving just 2 AMXs on the enemy team. ELC is a one-shot. We clear him for our 4th kill, and that's 2 minutes gone. 4 kills for me, and now I do be a little bit cheeky, and I'm just going to wait until this T25 rams him, and then I can clear him up for my 5th kill. So just over 2 minutes long, 2 minutes 15 seconds, and we managed to get ourselves 5 kills in a Tier 6 battle. Pretty easy battle, 1,400 damage, 12,000 credits earned, and it was a first class. As I said, very easy battle. Unlike the next battle is a pretty, wouldn't say tough, it was a lot tougher than that battle, and it was a bit of a carry on my behalf. It is Canal and it is a Tier 4 battle. We've got 4 light tanks and 2 mediums, very fast team indeed. And the enemy have got 2 mediums and 2 light tanks. So, as you do on Canal with so many mediums, we're going to push this hill and we're going to try and spot some tanks. However, if you go too much on the hill, your gun depression will not allow you to get the shots down. So you do need to be careful of that. However, we haven't spotted anyone to our left, so we're going to push over to the next hill where we do start spotting some tanks. And straight away we spot the Covenanter, and we get one shot into him before he backs up and thinks that was a bad idea. Tries running away, but we do manage to get another shot into him. And my teammate is the M5 Stuart, is also shooting him. And then we have the B1, who, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's trying to climb a hill. But one shot and we do manage to clear him up for our first kill. And now we've got the Sentinel in front, so I do want to be careful of him. However, he's not looking at me. We do manage to get a shot into him, putting him down to a one shot. And just before he goes behind here, we managed to clear him up. So that's 2 kills for me, 7 against 4. Should be very easy. However, that will change. The Chinook has just killed our Crusader. So it's 6 against 4. And at this point, I was going to help kill that Leopard to the left. But the KV-1 showed us his rear, and we managed to get a shot into him, which he is the bigger target for me. He's the most dangerous target on the enemy team. So I did want to get as much damage out of him as possible. And again, as I was going to help the Stuart, I've got a side shot into the Chinook. So he is a tier 5 and he's an easy target to shoot. And now when he's not there, I can go take care of this Leopard. However, I'm not able to save the M5 Stuart. But the M5 Stuart did do a great job in getting that Leopard down to low enough hit points for me to take care of. And it is now 3 against 4, 2 against 4. So I need to save as much hit points as I can, and luckily the Leopard wasn't a one shot, but I do set him on fire and for my 3rd kill. And now we've got this Chinook. He does shoot me once. His reload is much better than mine, so I do hide until I'm reloaded. He did get 1 shot into me, but we do kill him for my 4th kill. And now the AMX 40 is getting ruined by them two, which means I can get the back of the KV-1. So putting the KV-1 down to a one shot, and of course this is where I bounce and then he goes out of sight. So I'm not sure now where he is, but he is a one shot and the SU is pretty much full health. So I do try a blind shot, don't get anywhere. So now I just need to re-camo. I need to get my camo back, because if both of them are sitting together and they both shoot me once, I am pretty much dead. So I do need to try and hopefully they separate, which is what I need to do. And the SU is now spotted and he is heading to the cap, which is great news for me because I can get 1 shot into the rear. Should have switched to HE there, to be fair, but on my own against 2, I don't want to risk doing next to no damage. So now I know exactly where he is, and he is staying on cap. So he's not important. The KV-1 is important because I don't know where he is. As I come around the corner, I notice now the cap is going up very quickly. So I know now where both of them is. So I'm going to poke round, and just as I was hoping, the side of the KV-1, and we do manage to clear him up for our 5th kill. And now the SU is coming towards me, so I do want to get 1 shot before he comes, but he does manage to get me. He is pushing me, so which is good news. I don't need to push him because he's the one pushing me, and we do clear him for our 6th kill. Very nice carry. They did get very close to killing me in the end, but we do finish on 2.4k damage. We get the Paul's Medal, we get the high caliber top gun, and we get the ace. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the ELC. Not a bad tank, not a great tank, but it's okay for the grind. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.